When you picture ancient Egypt, the towering pyramids are probably the first thing that comes to mind. They're undeniably the country's superstar attraction. But if you think those pyramids are the earliest signs of Egypt's ancient genius, you might be in for a surprise. The Great Pyramid of Egypt, built around 4,500 years ago during the 4th dynasty, might not be the oldest marvel. Enter the Great Sphinx of Giza, which many believe predates even the pyramids. This massive stone creature is not only one of the greatest, but also one of the most mysterious ancient monuments. Could there be hidden chambers beneath it? Stay with us, because we're about to uncover the jaw-dropping secrets that archaeologists have unearthed. The Great Sphinx of Giza, a towering limestone marvel with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, stands as Egypt's enduring national symbol and one of the world's most recognizable landmarks. Despite its fame, experts from geologists to Egyptologists continue to grapple with an age-old question. Just how old is the Sphinx? Common belief places its creation around 4,500 years ago during the reign of Khafre, a pharaoh of Egypt's 4th dynasty. Khafre's pyramid, though shorter than his father Khufu's Great Pyramid, was strategically positioned on higher ground and surrounded by an intricate complex, including the Sphinx, which many think bears Khafre's likeness. But not everyone buys into this story. Some Egyptologists, as far back as the mid-19th century, have pointed out that there's no contemporary inscription directly linking Khafre to the Sphinx. Other researchers have suggested it might have been commissioned by Khafre's father, Khufu, or his brother, Djedefre. Recently, a bold theory has emerged, pushing the statue's origins back to around 12,000 years ago. Proponents of this idea cite significant erosion on the Sphinx's limestone, arguing that such weathering could only have occurred when the region last experienced heavy rainfall, around 7,000 BC. If this theory holds water, it implies the Sphinx was crafted by an advanced civilization predating the ancient Egyptians, a tantalizing, though highly controversial, notion. Most scholars stick to the traditional timeline, attributing the Sphinx to Khafre's era. They argue that the erosion could be due to the limestone's natural tendency to wear away quickly, or water drainage and flooding from the Nile, not just rain. According to the Ancient Egypt Research Association, AERA, both architectural and geological evidence suggest the Sphinx and its temple were among the final additions to Khafre's pyramid complex. However, many researchers suspect that the Egyptian government is hiding something from the world after the discovery of a secret room, possibly the legendary Hall of Records beneath the Sphinx. But before we dive into that mystery, let's talk about Edgar Cayce. Known as the Sleeping Prophet, Cayce was an American psychic and healer famous for diagnosing illnesses from miles away with uncanny accuracy. He could pinpoint physical ailments, locate lost objects, and even read the Akashic records, the so-called Book of Life. During one of his many trance states, Cayce made a stunning claim about the Sphinx. He said that the Sphinx and the pyramids were built around 10,490 BC. There's considerable evidence suggesting Cayce's readings were often accurate, and many believe his timeline for the Sphinx and pyramids is also correct. Up until his death in 1945, Cayce provided numerous readings about the Sphinx, connecting it to the lost civilization of Atlantis. According to Cayce, Plato's tales of Atlantis were not mere myth. In his writings Timaeus and Critias, Plato detailed the wisdom of the Egyptian priesthood, suggesting that Atlantis and ancient Egypt's golden age overlapped. Here's where things get even more fascinating. Cayce prophesied that a hidden chamber under the Sphinx's right paw contained the Hall of Records from Atlantis, an ancient trove of knowledge safeguarded by the Atlanteans as their continent faced destruction. Cayce believed he was a reincarnated Atlantean, and that these records were hidden to preserve their civilization's legacy and wisdom. If Cayce's visions are true, the Sphinx could be more than just a symbol of ancient Egypt. it might be a gateway to understanding a lost chapter of human history. Could this legendary chamber hold the key to the secrets of Atlantis? David Wilcock, a well-known lecturer and researcher of ancient civilizations, once said, "If we locate the original Hall of Records, we'd basically be tapping into the Atlantean equivalent of Google. The Sphinx could be the key to proving that humanity's history on Earth goes back much further than we ever imagined." Fast forward 45 years after Edgar Cayce's intriguing readings, and the Edgar Cayce Foundation kicks off the Sphinx Exploration Project. Their mission? To uncover hidden chambers beneath the Sphinx, possibly leading to the elusive Hall of Records. With surprising approval, they drilled 8 holes beneath the ancient monument in search of this fabled room. Although they didn't find anything conclusive, their efforts were abruptly halted by the Egyptian army just as they seemed to be getting close. However, their drilling did reveal some unusual anomalies under the Sphinx, anomalies that could very well be chambers, not just natural fractures or caves. Legend has it that the Hall of Records contains ancient machines, advanced technologies, and extensive libraries of knowledge, sealed away to protect the secrets of an advanced civilization. Now, the story seemed to hit a dead end until March 1993, when a mechanized robot uncovered something astonishing. A small door made of marble or limestone with 2 copper handles at the end of a long, narrow shaft. The man behind this discovery, Rudolf Gantenbrink, a robotics engineer from Munich, was soon banned from continuing his exploration. The Egyptian antiquities authorities claimed he violated an archaeology regulation by leaking news of his find to the British press. The director of the German Archaeological Institute in Cairo supported the Egyptian authorities, dismissing Gantenbrink's discovery as insignificant. "This is not a door. There is nothing behind it," he declared. Dr. Muhammad Bakr, president of the Supreme Council for Antiquities, went even further, calling it a hoax. He argued that the shaft's opening was too small for the robot to pass through and accused Gantenbrink of lacking the necessary approvals from Egyptian authorities to conduct the exploration. The drama took another twist when Dr. Bakr fired Dr. Zahi Hawass, the chief inspector of the Giza Pyramid Plateau. Amidst allegations of malpractice and fraud, Dr. Bakr spoke out about a mafia connected with the pyramids for the last 20 years. He claimed, "I wanted the whole matter investigated by the prosecution authorities, but my request was refused." Proclaimed that the discovery of the door, suggesting it might hold significant treasures at the Giza pyramids. Rudolf Gantenbrink, who had discovered the door, offered his robot and training to an Egyptian technician to help unlock the entrance, but the Egyptians declined. Dr. Nur el-Din simply stated, "We are very busy at the moment." Around the same time, Dr. Hawass changed his stance, saying, "I do not think this is a door, and there is nothing behind it." However, in March 1996, Dr. Hawass did an about-face, declaring Gantenbrink's discovery to be highly significant. He announced that a Canadian mission would open the door in September 1996. In the footage, he excitedly remarked, "Even Indiana Jones would never dream of being here." Can you believe it? We are now inside the Sphinx in this tunnel. No one really knows what's inside, but we are going to open it for the first time. The video ended there, leaving viewers to speculate about what secrets lay within the tunnel. What did the Egyptian government discover? Why was there no further information about the hidden room? 2 years later, the project was abruptly halted, and Dr. Hawass insisted there was nothing under the Sphinx. This sudden shutdown fueled even more speculation. Did they find the Hall of Records and decide to keep it a secret? What do you think Dr. Hawass and his team found that they don't want the world to know? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future content.